Hi everybody, welcome to Dancing Luna Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. And just to kind of let you know, like in preparation for each reading, I kind of do a little blessing of the space. Today I burned some pine for peace. And during the meditation, a message was just coming up about like it's time for you to shine your light. Like a message was coming through that was really strong, that like you're being activated during this time. So I don't know what that means for you, but also what was coming through is it's time for you to dance and sing and celebrate. So I don't know what's going on for you Capricorns, or whoever this is touching base with, but this might be your time to shine. Not sure what you might be celebrating or joyous about, but hopefully that's what's going on for you. Activate. So full moon coming up, so you know, whatever you're into. Maybe it's time to get out under the full moon and dance and sing. Who knows? Okay, we're just gonna get a couple of oracle cards. This is for Capricorn. Please, can I have messages of guidance for the highest good for my Capricorns? Okay, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, trust, turn your gaze within. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So this is a time to tap into your intuition. That's just as easy as like getting out of your headspace and focusing your attention in your lower stomach. Some people, you know, navigate from their third eye, but sometimes intuition, like if you're just starting, is easier to tap into in your stomach. Just get quiet and listen to the feeling, what, you know, what your inner knowing is trying to tell you. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so, you know, I don't know if you're, you know, going through a time of overindulgence in anything, but this is definitely referencing, you know, addiction, coping mechanisms. So maybe if you have any stress coming up in your life, just take a close look at how you're dealing with that. And maybe, you know, look into healthier coping mechanisms. Coping mechanisms can be anything. It can be, you know, food, sex, you know, alcohol, whatever it is. But this is definitely coming out to kind of illuminate that aspect. Loosen your grip may also just talk about like unhealthy thoughts. You know, what do we hold on to too tightly that we could stand to relax and let go of a little bit? Okay. So those are your oracle cards. Okay, I'm just gonna get some cards to just ask what's going on for you right now. What's going on for my Capricorns? Just asking for any guidance that you might need to hear right now, any messages you might need to hear. What's going on for my Capricorns? Just gonna give it one more shuffle and then we'll dive in. That Queen of Swords, sorry, is just pointing straight at the Ten of Pentacles. This is like you just getting super clear on what you want, what you need. Okay, so this is nice. This all looks really nice. So Queen of Swords is just sort of you sitting in your power, not being too emotional about things. Queen of Swords can be somewhat detached, but not in a bad way. She's a really strong queen. She says what she means what she says. She doesn't sugarcoat it. She's not unkind with her words. So I just think that you're probably just sitting in an energy of being really clear with your words about your wants, your needs, being really direct. This is not holding back. Queen of Swords doesn't, Queen of Swords doesn't hold back at all. Not sure if you might be planning a trip somewhere. Maybe you're planning on traveling. It's interesting. As soon as the Ten of Pentacles came out, it doesn't always speak this way to me, but I don't know if you're planning on relocating, maybe moving, because this card can indicate travel. And as soon as Ten of Pentacles came out, the word home kept coming out. So I don't know if you're changing homes, and this might be happening kind of fast, and this might be what's going on for some of you, but not all of you. You know, it could also be just fast movement, momentum. It's like a lot of communication, but just fast forward momentum towards your kind of your, I don't want to say dreams, but kind of. I mean, Queen of Swords is like pointing right at Ten of Pentacles, and she's just like, this is what I want. I want it all. This is sort of security. This is you know, there's a couple on this card, and there's an elder and a dog, and to me, this card always just speaks of sort of like fulfillment in all aspects, abundance, security, but I feel like you're in a momentum towards these things. So you might just be building your coins right now, like really working fast and hard at, you know, stacking your coins, but possibly just your stability in general. But again, some of you might be moving. This to me would definitely speak of a relocation, but to something better, to a better place than where you are now, in terms of like the environment being more of appealing to you, like more of where you're comfortable, more comforts, maybe more luxurious in some way. King of Wands. I don't know if you've got like a lot of focus going on right now. These are two very focused cards. Kings are very focused. This may have something to do with a passion that you've been working on for a while, something that you've wanted to start for a while. I don't know if you're having momentum in some creative project that you've been working on for a while, and maybe where you had previously some fears about getting this off the ground and starting this. This is like you sort of coping with those fears and stepping through those fear barriers, and just like getting on it. This is like you're crushing through it fast. Whatever, if you had fears previously about whatever this endeavor is, I feel like even if you may have some like residue of fear, you're confronting it head on and you're walking right through it. This is, you know, like you being courageous about whatever it is that you're doing. And I think there's a lot of love behind it, and whatever it is that you're doing, this is very much coming through as not about love. This is coming through more as like your stability all the way around. It could have to do with finance, but almost just like your placement in life, like you're working on your placement in where you stand in your life. I don't like the word status, but that's almost what's coming through. Like you're sort of elevating your status, your placement in life, if that makes sense. But whatever it is that you're doing, it appears that there's some love in it. There's some love. It may be that you're learning to embrace this idea fully of whatever it is that you're getting into, whatever it is that whatever project you're working on, whatever thing you've started. And again, this could be something creative. This could be something that's aligned with your passion. something that you have been thinking about, like wanting to do for a while. I think that this is all sort of linked together, to say that this is a good move, whatever it is that you're diving into, working on. It looks nice. It looks like your heart is in it, your passion is in it, but it looks like it's going to be, like it's something prosperous for you. And you've got great clarity. I love that. I love how this Queen of Swords is just pointing straight at this Ten of Pentacles. That's just like, she's just speaking to it like, hello, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. Um, and tens speak of completion. So this is sort of like a feeling of wholeness when it comes to me, this is every kind of abundance in this card. This is just like fulfillment. It's not wish fulfillment like a Nine of Cups. It's a different kind of fulfillment. This is more rooted. This is more grounded. This is more practical in the physical world. Like it just has more elements to it. This encompasses sort of like the all-around aspects, your sort of your internal, your external, your money, and your sort of internal happiness. This is a card of contentment, if you're asking me. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's coming up around the bend for you. This all looks really beautiful. So if you are working on something, it looks like you've got your ducks in a row. And if you are planning a move, I think it's going to be a good move. Okay, what's coming around the bend for my Capricorns? What's coming up for my Capricorns in the near future? What's coming around the bend? Any advice moving forward? Any advice moving forward? It makes sense, the hit that was coming in for you before the reading, when I was doing a meditation on your reading here, about that it's your time to activate, it's your time to shine, it's your time to dance, sing, celebrate. That all makes a lot of sense with the cards that came out. What's going on for my Capricorns coming up? Just going to shuffle one more time so we get a nice clean reading. Why is Seven of Cups here? I feel like this is tapping into your Oracle card about using your intuition. But let's see. Why is Seven of Cups here? What's the fogginess about? Okay. So this is near future, Capricorn. Near future is going to find you leaping into your wish fulfillment. It's funny, we talked about that with the Ten of Pentacles. It was kind of ringing out as almost in the energy of Nine of Cups, but a little different, more grounded, tactical. But this is total wish fulfillment. This is you letting go of fear of outcomes, and taking the risk and diving right into your wish fulfillment. So I feel like this is something you've been sort of dreaming about for a while, and maybe you're finally deciding to take the plunge and do it. You do have like some caution there about Seven of Cups can talk about too many options and sort of being delusional or like a little bit lost in the fog about what to choose, like not knowing which path to take, which thing to choose. So I would say if you have any energy coming up like that, like as you move through this, to, you know, your oracle card talked about getting into your intuition. So I would say that that's a good way to get grounded, and figure it out. Like when you're looking, if you're having like several different things to choose from, you're gonna need to there's going to be some learning involved to get to this place of victory and success. And that's okay, you know, along the path. There might just be a little confusion, and you may need to sort of take this sword and learn how to use it really well. You know, this is like, it's like he's got this big sword, he's trying to wield it, and, you know, and get clarity. But he's a page, so he's still learning how to use this big sword, right? And he's got a bunch of clouds around his head, which go right along with this this Seven of Cups. But you will figure it out. You will figure it out. The Sun card is about victory, success, warmth, joy, happiness. But so if this comes up for you, where you feel sort of at a crossroads and you're not sure which way to take, tap into your intuition. That's just getting quiet. Again, we talked about this before. Tap into your gut. Place those options one at a time, internally, and see how it's resonating deep within you. Tap into your stomach and assess what's going on there. What's the feeling? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel peace? Do you feel joy? See where the different options are resonating within you, and your intuition and your higher knowing will tell you which direction that you need to take. You will know. You have intuitive knowing about which way you need to go. And when it comes to fogginess around choices, if you just get quiet and tap into your gut and meditate on the thing that, you know, one at a time, of course, the different things that you're trying to decide between, and you'll get clarity there. You'll get clarity. You'll feel it. You'll feel on a gut level what the feeling is. You are just, you're moving straight into like so much beauty. It's just crazy. You've got a Nine of Cups, you've got a Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I don't know if this move or what you've been dreaming about doing for a long time has something to do with love. I'm not sure, because I don't feel like a very strong undercurrent of love coming through. This feels more like life. This feels bigger than that. This feels like life decisions, life path. So Ten of Cups would speak of fulfillment and harmony. It's very similar to the Sun energy. This is very beautiful, and this is much like the Ten of Pentacles. There's a family scene going on here, so I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to bring you more into a happy vibe in your family life, but that's definitely possible. But this is just an indication of harmony, fulfillment, and you've got an Ace of Swords, so whatever it is that you're jumping into, this is just a confirmation that this is that sword is just like boom, like very clear, very concise. And this Ace of Swords comes in as a new beginning and cuts through all the BS clarity. So it's nice too that this Seven of Cups is sort of evolving down into this Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, because where there is cloudiness, this Ace of Swords is just gonna slice right through it. You'll get your clarity. You'll figure it out wherever it gets foggy on the path and you're not sure which way to go and what to choose. You're going to figure it out. You've got a big old Ace of Swords here. This is definitely here to say that there's direction, there's clarity, and there's truth here. So, and this is sort of going to be you mentally getting sharp and knowing exactly what direction you're going as you leap off into this wish fulfillment and new beginning. There is advice here to collaborate, and it does come right under the Seven of Cups. So I'd say if you do, you know, come to that crossroads and you're not sure what to choose, take counsel from someone who knows more about what you're getting into than you do, someone that you trust, someone who's a safe source to, and I wouldn't say, like, when it comes to you know, sussing out your dreams and following your dreams, I would say keep it private as you move. you know, that's just a better way to proceed when it comes to like getting things off the ground that are a dream. Like you just don't want too much energy on it. However, so what I'm saying is don't take counsel from every single friend around you. Figure out who's in alignment with your highest good, you know, the people that want the best for you, and the people who may know more about this that you're diving into. Talk to those people, and the tapping is definitely coming in to take advice from someone who's older than you, someone who's been around the block a little bit more than you, but make sure it's someone that you trust. But there's a call here to collaborate. I don't know if this, whatever it is that you're getting into, has to do with collaboration with somebody else. It might, so that might be why this card is here, and it may be different for different people, but this is definitely a call to collaborate. Card is about taking counsel. This is like an advice card. Take advice from an advisor, but make sure that you trust whoever it is that you're going to. When you take that advice, just get clarity. You'll have it. You'll have clarity. Get clarity on who to talk to and who to bounce ideas off of. You know, and even if that means, if this is like an idea that has to do with your finances that you're getting off the ground, then you know, if you can take advice from, you know, even someone professional, or also look into people who have done something similar to what you're doing. Take a look into people who have had success and how they got there. Like, what was their journey? What things did they do to get there? What were their kind of tactics and paths on getting successful? If you can find people who are in the similar sort of vein of what it is that you're setting out to do, yeah, don't be afraid to take advice. Do your research, and you know, get as much information as you can so that you don't end up in this Seven of Cups, cloudy, foggy, on your own, not knowing what to do, not knowing which cup to choose, which path is going to be prosperous and which one is going to be dangerous. Don't try to figure that out on your own. All right, Capricorn, so that is your reading. This looks so beautiful. This is like, you've got the Sun, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's just, it's amazing. The only little caution in there is about sort of getting lost on the path between which way to go. A little confusion there. So you'll be able to mediate that. You have a lot of other supportive energy going on that indicates that you're going to figure out how to mediate that. So beautiful reading, Capricorn. All right, hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it didn't, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more information there in your other placements. And I just want to thank you so much for coming out and receiving this reading today. All right, take care, Capricorns.